Welcome to Spotlight on Diabetes Education. My name is Barbara Eichorst. I'm a certified diabetes care and education specialist, and I'm here today at the scientific sessions with Nicole Johnson.
Yes, I'm Nicole Johnson. I am an expert in public health, but I also get to serve here at the ADA in a variety of roles, including Vice President of Operations in Science and Healthcare.
And not too many people know this about Nicole, but she actually is a doctorate in public health.
Yes.
So she is a person living with diabetes, but also an expert in the field of public health. What got me inspired to interview the interviewer is that Nicole was hosting the Innovation Challenge here at Scientific Sessions. That features so many innovative people with diabetes and without diabetes. And I, as a diabetes care and education specialist, often work with people with diabetes, and they come up with solutions to their own problems. And often I'm like, how do we showcase it to others, because others can benefit from it?
And that's exactly where how the inspiration for the Innovation Challenge grew, is that we wanted, as an organization, to highlight these special individuals that are entrepreneurial, that they're innovative, they've got a creative spirit, they've looked at the landscape of diabetes and they've identified a gap and then identified a way to fill that gap. And those individuals are often people with diabetes or people that are caring for those with diabetes. And so this year we got to really highlight and feature a variety of individuals inspired by all kinds of different circumstances. But at least two of those on the stage in the finals, there were 5 finalists, 2 of those actually had a personal connection to type 1 diabetes, which was really beautiful. This resonates a lot with me because I had the pleasure and the opportunity to innovate early in my career because of my own experiences with this disease, being diagnosed as an early college student and feeling all kinds of emotions and being misdiagnosed many times throughout that process. So that led me early on to create things. So that's part of the purpose of why the ADA has the Innovation Challenge, is we really want to foster creativity. We want to highlight individuals, help them get funding to make their ideas soar and grow. And we also want to inspire more people to realize that their experiences hold value, and that value needs to be then pulled from inside of their creative spirit and given to others.
Exactly, and we talk a lot about like patient-centered intervention.
Yeah.
And oftentimes, like I ask my patient, what do you think the solution is? And it could be a product, it could be the strategy that they have in place. And oftentimes people already know what they want as a solution, but we as a diabetes care and education specialist can hear them out and can almost validate what they're doing. So it doesn't have to be a product, it could be the intervention.
And there are so many diabetes care and education specialists or dietitians or other health professionals that have spent so much time with individuals with diabetes that they recognize, here is the missing piece that I'm hearing over and over again, and they have creative ideas. I know my diabetes education specialist talks to me all the time about her creative idea and her dream to help people with diabetes, and every single visit I say, when are you going to make that dream happen? Because I don't want it to be locked inside. It needs to get out. So I hope more of our precious diabetes education specialists and all of the healthcare professionals will join us in this, fostering the spirit of innovation and creating to make people like me make our lives better.
So tell us more about the winners. Who actually won?
Oh my goodness. So it was really wonderful. We had a wide variety of applicants. There were more than 50 applicants for the Innovation Challenge. That was whittled from 50 down to 15 semifinalists, and then down to the top 5 finalists that were on the stage. The 3 winners, so we didn't pick one, we picked 3, were Diatech Solutions. That's a solution related to infusion sets for insulin pumps. Fantastic. Spotlight Communications, that is a psychosocial intervention related to education and how we deliver educational information to individuals with diabetes and their families. I love the psychosocial interventions. And then we have a cure intervention from SymBioCell, and that's a proven technique in animal models, and they have the hopes of moving that to a human model. So much opportunity, and we'll see what happens with those 3 individuals. They met with some pretty significant funders, and I bet their lives change as a result of being in this competition.
And I love the fair balance because it's a whole cycle. So the innovation when it comes to the product, intervention, and clinical.
Yes.
So it's a fair balance. And I also was walking around and able to speak and meet the other innovators who didn't get it on a stage, but they had very valuable product as well. And I was inspired by some of them, like for example, gamification.
Yes.
Curriculum for people with diabetes, that they come up in a fun way to help with their goal setting.
Yes.
So it's a goal setting and then different tools that they can do to use to motivate whatever they establish. I want to walk more, I'm going to use this tool, but diabetes friendly. So taking the content that we learn at the diabetes education, but making it more applicable on a daily basis. And we often need tools to do this.
We do. And all we have to do is think back to how the big nonprofit organizations like the ADA started. They started with a dream and an idea that was inside a clinician or a person with diabetes, somebody with that innovative spirit, and then they moved that idea forward. And look at us today. Here we are with over 10,000 people in person, all kinds of companies and innovations represented that were started by clinical professionals, people with diabetes and beyond, and it's all because of dreamers.
Exactly. And it's so fascinating to see all of those dreamers not only in the sessions presenting the newest research, but on the stage already with their own product.
Yes.
Which is fantastic. So what are the 3 takeaways
Yes.
to our diabetes care education specialists?
The top one is keep dreaming, keep being creative. You see gaps and opportunities. Put it on paper. Talk to somebody about it. Let's make it happen, at least in a small scale, because we need your creativity, and the world is better for that. For people with diabetes, we want you to keep the conversation going. Talk to your healthcare professionals. Engage with them. Partner with them, and let diabetes be an inspirational experience for you and a way for you to give back to others. And then the last one is, when you're ready, we want you to apply to be a part of the ADA Innovation Challenge. And those applications open in January. Anybody can apply. You don't have to have tons and tons of money. You just have to have a great idea and be able to sell that idea in video and in writing. And let's give it a shot. Let's foster the spirit in diabetes.
Love it. Thank you, Nicole. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.